Outstanding. And answer that question, as far as I do it, I do 5 individuals a day. That's actually 5 claimants that I could potentially get a hold of.
Mhm.
And in doing that, I'm doing 25 a week. Out of that 25, a whole month, I'm trying to contact, with, as you say, all my due diligence, 100 individuals that have possible claims. And I do get at least one a month, that's enough to keep my pipeline full.
Mhm.
I'm doing 1, 2, sometimes 3 a month. So that works for me. I'm not automated. I don't have a CRM. I'm doing it all, just calling. And other than calling, for everybody who has been verified or True People Search, when I'm looking, I also look at the folks' jobs. I look at their associates,
Exactly.
their
So,
families.
yep, James, he does a great job on further research. So you see, he said he's doing 5 per day. Now that 5, he's doing all kinds of investigating to get in contact with them because, like he said, if he just gets one person out of the 100, it's going to pay off. So, James, share a little bit about how you do your further research. So if you can't find them on Been Verified or True People Search, how do you continue to research an individual?
I'll actually start going to the internet. If the individual that I'm looking for is deceased, I'm no longer looking for the individual. I'm looking at obituaries to see if they had children they left behind. I'm doing that. I'm actually calling. How do I say? Facebook. Facebook, for instance. I had a young lady who I was trying to get a hold of, and I found her. I found her number. I know it was her number, but she didn't answer me. So as I'm looking through her Facebook, she's standing in front of a chiropractor's office. And on that chiropractor's office, there's a phone number.
Yeah.
So I call the phone number and I ask for so-and-so, and they say, well, she's not here. She's working at the other location. They give me the number to the other location. I call the other location and she answers the phone. So I try to exhaust every avenue before I stop.
Exhausting every avenue. Absolutely. I mean, that's private investigator work right there. You call it the chiropractor's office. That is a gym right there. Yeah, Sam said, wow, that's amazing. I mean, it is. He's doing further research. That's what you guys got to do. You can't get discouraged. You call somebody on Been Verified, True People Search, you don't find them. Keep going. Express every single avenue.
Exactly. And in saying that, in my first couple of months, I thought I was going to take this industry by storm.
Mhm.
I was going to jump in here and I was going to pull 20 leads a day. And I could do that. I actually did it. And then I soon realized that was not going to work. It didn't take long to realize, it didn't take long for me to figure out how to pace myself. And I started getting to a point where I did not overthink everything. In doing that, I was getting in my own way. If I'm looking at something in auction that's today, like I am not going to go and look for the lien holders. I'm not going to see if there's anybody on the deed that I need to look at. I'm going to try and contact that individual that I'm looking for on the day of that auction, on that day, as soon as I possibly can. And when I do get in touch with them, I tell them, I have not done all my research yet, ma'am or sir. What I'm doing here now is making contact with you. These are the monies that could be potentially yours, but I need to do further research because there could be liens, judgments. The IRS may have a hand in this. And as of right now, do you know of anything like that might pull money from these funds? That way I'll have a leg up too if they do. But once I find out what's going on with it, whether they have liens through the county, through the state, IRS, then I go back and I let the individual know, hey, here's what we got. We got Capital One, we got this mortgage company, but don't be afraid of that.
Mhm.
We're going to go ahead, file the claim, because they may not come up, like you've been saying the whole time here. All lien holders don't make it in time before that 120
Yeah, I
days is
mean the
up.
deal we're working on right now with Donna Johns, the lien holders, they didn't even file their claim.
Exactly. With me, it's all a matter of trusting my process. And I know that everybody out there has a different process. But once you start trusting your process, you'll be much better off. And especially not overthinking things. Don't read too much into it. Just find the individual and go from there.
Exactly. Yes. Find the individual and go from there. Take action. If there's more obstacles, you'll deal with that along the way. But it's better to at least get yourself in the game than just sit on the bench nervous, petrified. Go ahead and get in the game. Realize what you got to do.
I want to say something else too. I looked into doing this before I found you. And like a lot of people on here have been saying today, I found you on JT Hustles by happenstance. And I will go through the way that we got together. But I've seen everybody else. I'm not calling any names. And I spoke to some of these individuals and some of their representatives. And when I got off the phone with them, it left me thinking, I don't know about this. But after I heard you speak, I was all in because you seem sincere. You seem like the type of guy that I would want to work with. You weren't selling this pie in the sky dream, like you're going to get rich in 90 days, 30 a year. It wasn't like that. And then as I got to work with you, I found that that you were exactly what I thought you were. And if anybody hears me, I mean that, and I'm not just saying that, just be saying that. I'm not trying to sell anything. This system really works. What Eric has to share, it works. Nobody else is doing this. Nobody else has an attorney on, and thank you, Will. Man, I am amazed every time Will says something. Listen to it. Eric is developing a community here. I know there are people that are out here that are on here now that have purchased other ways to go about this, and they're not getting any support. And I know this because I'm answering calls every week, and it bothers me. It puts my back in a knot to hear how these folks are doing other people, how they're doing people. Stick with Eric. It's working out for me, and I'm sure it's going to work out for you.
Yeah, thank you for that, James. I mean, that was amazing.